Are you tired of dealing with COVID-19 on every single surface that you touch, in school, at the mall, wherever you are? Well, guess what? We have got the perfect solution for you. Introducing the Disinfecto Spray and Wipe Combo Deal. For 3 easy payments of $39.99 plus $17 shipping and handling, you will get the ultimate COVID-19 repellent shipped straight to your door. Yup, that's what I'm talking about. Never deal with those dirty classrooms ever again. The Disinfecto Spray Combo Deal is perfect for the hallways, for cleaning floors before you take those next steps, for cleaning those phones before you start to use them. Pretty much any surface that you are working on in school, the Disinfecto Spray is perfect for. And most importantly, before those nasty handshakes in the hallways, make sure to use the Disinfecto Spray. So what in the world are you waiting for? For 3 easy payments of $39.99 plus $17 shipping and handling, you will get the Disinfecto Spray shipped straight to your doorstep. So it's your time to shine with the Disinfecto Spray.
Hey guys, this is Julia. I'm here with Aiden, and today we're going to be talking about some gaming updates. So first of all, Aiden, what have you been playing lately?
Julia, I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 2 recently. How about you?
I recently played the Cold War beta last weekend.
Really? What is that about?
It was just a beta to get to know what Cold War is like, and it'll be coming out November 13th.
And are there any differences from past games with this new one?
Actually, something interesting about the Cold War, it's going to be set in the 80s for the campaign especially, and it's going to be a sequel to the original Black Ops game.
So Julia, are there any updates in upcoming games?
Recently there was a Warzone Halloween update where there's like zombies in Warzone, and it's based on the movie Saw. Are there any updates in your games?
I've been looking to a lot of Cyberpunk 2077 recently, and it looks like it got delayed again to December 10th, I think. Julia, do you have any opinions on like underrated games?
Personally, I think Call of Duty World War II was super underrated. I really enjoyed the sniping, and the maps were my favorite. Do you have any underrated games?
I definitely think Titanfall 2 is definitely one of my top contenders. It's a really fast-paced shooter game. I really enjoy it. Alright, here we have Anthony Wilson. He's going to talk about some sports games.
Anthony, what is new in sports games?
So, as always, there's better graphics. They're updating the players on different teams. But something that really stood out to me this year was on the cover of the game, there's a new number. Julia, there's a new number.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I really thought that they were going to keep the same number this year, but it was 20. Now it's 21, and that really hit me in the heart because it made me want to buy the game.
Now we're gonna go talk to Mr. Bollinger.
Mr. Bollinger, what is your favorite game, and tell us some things about it.
My favorite game? Well, we have to go all the way back to 1998 if we want to talk about my favorite game.
Okay.
I'd love to.
That would be Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation, the original PlayStation. That game I put so many hours into that game, trying to the first time you beat the game, that wasn't the real ending. You had to play through it again to beat it a second time to get the real ending, and then you had to play it through a third time on a harder difficulty with a different character to get the true ending to the story.
And what is the game that you play today?
Right now I put a lot of time into Warframe, probably too much time.
What is that game about? I've never heard of it.
You're a robot space ninja who uses magic to defeat your enemies, and basically it's all about grinding for loot.
What is your most underrated game that you think?
Most underrated game? A little game called Dwarf Fortress. In the days of back when I started playing video games, it would have been the top tier graphics. It uses only ASCII characters, which are just basically little text symbols for all the little characters and everything. So the whole game, you basically just have to imagine what's happening in the game. It's the coolest game because the game itself isn't even a game. It just simulates a reality, and you just try to keep your little dwarf guys alive as long as possible, dwarfenly possible. If you're looking for graphics, it's not the game to go to.
All right, well, thanks for being on here.
All right, you're welcome.
Hey Woolies, we're about to do an interview with the new vice principal, Mrs. Rigney. But first, I need my co-host, Colby Watkins. Okay. Oh, and we need our interviewee today, Miss Rigney. All right. Awesome. Hi, Miss Rigney. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right. So we just got a couple of questions for you, just so the students can get to know you.
Sure.
So, can you describe your journey to becoming the MHS vice president?
Sure. So I started teaching. I graduated from Worcester State University. Started teaching pretty young. I was 22. Taught for 12 years. I was a wellness teacher at North Brookfield Junior Senior High School. So I taught students in grades 7 through 12. Decided after, it was about 8 or 9 years in, that I wanted to do more. So I was looking to work with staff and students on a greater scale, on a larger scale. So started my administration journey 2014, I think. Officially finished in 2015, became the assistant principal at Overlook Middle School in the Ashburnham-Westminster Regional School District, which is Oakmont Regional's middle school. Was there for 4 years, loved it, had a great experience, but was ready to get back to high school. Missed working with high school students, and was fortunate that this position to open up, and here I am. So it's been great. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So you've been a Woolie for a few months now.
Few months. Yep. Yep.
What's your favorite thing about Woolie?
Definitely the students so far, even though it's been a little bit of an unprecedented start to the
Yeah,
year.
of course.
Everyone's been super friendly. I got to meet some people for the first time at graduation, which was hilarious. I do like the Woolie wagon, got to drive that once, that was
Yeah.
pretty fun. And the golf cart, Mr. Mara let me drive one of the golf carts around, so that was cool. Yeah, Mr. Lowe, Mr. Mara have been super awesome to work with. The staff have been great. The community's been super supportive. There's such a feeling of school spirit here and pride. I love that. So I went to a small high school that was like a single town, taught there. So I get that. I get why those traditions are so important. I keep hearing about Winter Carnival, and I can't wait to experience it. I know it might look a little different this year, but I've loved being a part of it. It just feels like a family. So it's been great.
Speaking of high school,
Yeah.
When you were in high school, we know that you played soccer.
I did, yep. Fun fact, Mr. Myers, who's our current superintendent, was actually the athletic director at one of my rival schools.
Wow.
So he actually remembered my school going there, down to Douglas. Yep, I was actually captain of my varsity soccer team for a few years. Was captain of the basketball team, the softball team my senior year. Soccer was my preferred sport. Actually played in college for a couple years. Played up at Colby Sawyer College in New London, New Hampshire, before retiring my cleats. So yeah, it was cool, really fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. We both play soccer.
Nice, nice. So you get it. Yeah, no, it was great. It was a lot of fun. I'm super glad I did it. Yeah. So I started running after my youngest daughter turned 1. I really missed just being athletic and doing sports, and I played in some adult soccer leagues for a couple years, which was really fun. But I missed just being like active. So ran my first 5K. I think it was like 8 years ago. Kind of fell in love with it. You definitely have a love-hate relationship with running. Usually people either love it or they hate it. But I loved it, and I've been running, I say racing, for about 8 years. My preferred distance is a half marathon, so 13.1, which I love. I've done, I think, about 13 of those. I've actually marathoned twice.
Wow.
Ran Bay State Marathon in Lowell and did the Hartford Marathon 2 years ago. Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
I do
That's
love
tough.
it. Yeah, it was, but you know,
Yeah.
it's good mental, it's like good mental workout and a good physical workout, because you really do have to literally pace yourself. So, so I do love it. I don't know if I'm in a marathon again. I'd like to, but yeah, I try to get 20, 25 miles a week in when I can. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna throw over to Kobe for
Yeah,
another
sure.
question.
All right, so last thing we have for you is there anything else you'd like MHS to know about you?
I'm just super happy to be here. In addition to, being the role here, which is pretty busy, I'm a mom of 4 great kids. My husband's also a teacher. We live in Barrie, which is kind of in the woods, but pretty nice, pretty quiet out there, so we like it. We just love to be outside, hike, run, go biking, spend time with our friends, and yeah, just really stay active. So no, I'm just happy to be here, and I can't wait to know everyone a little bit better as the year goes on. Yeah.
Actually, we have a little surprise for you now. We're doing a lightning round.
Oh no, that was too easy. All right, I'm ready.
All right, what college did you attend?
So I attended Colby Sawyer College in New London, New Hampshire, Worcester State University, and then I did my CAGS, which is like a master's degree in the education world at American International College.
What is a food you will not eat?
Oh, what is a food I will not eat? So my husband likes sushi, and while I've gotten a little bit braver, I will not eat eel. It just freaks me out. Yeah,
Wow,
like eel.
that
Yeah, he likes like
sounds
so
like
it's like really raw. Like there's certain types of raw fish I just can't do. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
What is the last movie that you saw?
Moana with my kids. So yeah, we're definitely a Disney house right now. So yeah, it's good music. Yeah.
Yes, it is. What is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. Yeah, I have very minimal responsibilities on Thanksgiving. Thanks, Mom, who still cooks. So I have to bake a couple pies, which is easy. But we've got the traditional turkey trot that I do with my best friend every year. So it's a great tradition, and then you get to hang out with your family. So
Food is always the best on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And last question: Dunkin's or Starbucks?
No. And I can't say both, right? I have to pick.
No, you gotta pick.
God. So I'm a bad New Englander if I don't say Dunkin's, but I do. Starbucks is my favorite coffee, the Italian roast specifically. So I'm sorry to say Starbucks. I loved it. I'm sorry. I know. I know. I'm sorry, but I won't reject Dunkin's if anyone brings it. So
All right.
yeah.
That's all we have for you today.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. It was fun chatting with you guys.
All right. Have a great day, boys.
Thanks.